All right, so we are going to get started. Standing up nice and tall. Take a deep breath up and in. And exhale. Deep breath. And exhale. One more time. Take a big breath up and in. And exhale all the way down. Hands are at your side. Let's roll our shoulders back. And forward. Just get our body ready to move. One more time. Forward. Hold those shoulders down. Just drop your ear. Let it hang heavy to one side. Opposite hand reaches down toward the floor. And the other way. And come on up, big breath in. Let's stay here with our hands, exhaling, reaching tall, leaning it over and over. Side to side. And one more. Come on up, flip your palms over, push them up to the ceiling and press them back. And then take it down, nice job. Let's go hands on your hips. Knees are soft, circle your hips around. Other direction. And center it up, stepping wider, turning your hips, knees and toes out to the side, and then lowering those hips down. Stay right here, shoulders back and down. Let's lift your heel and lower, heel and lower. Alternate those heels. Strong. One more each side. Now both heels up and hold. Keep your heels up, straighten those legs, drop your heels, toe heel it in, and shake it out. Big breath. Hands together, exhale, hands right back behind your head. Inhaling and twist to the side. Twist to the side. Inhaling center. Twist and exhale. Inhaling center. Twist and exhale. One more time each side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Reach up, stretch down, shake it out. All right, yesterday I talked about we were going to work on stability today, which is a little bit different than balance. We work on stability a lot, we just don't talk about it. So, balancing. Let's stand here, bringing your right knee up off the floor. Actually, hang on, let me get rid of our comments so that you can see my feet. All right, so bringing your right knee up off the floor, balancing. This is balance. We're able to keep our body, keep control of our body while we're on one leg. Moving those arms back and forth, pumping your arms. This is stability. Your body's ability to keep that balance while in motion and lower it down. Let's try it on the other side. Lift up your leg, holding here for balance. And then pumping your arms, right? Controlling your body during movement, that's stability. All right, take it down. So we're gonna work on a couple of things for stability. We've done them before, but we just haven't talked about that they're stability. So big breath up and in, and then exhale into your chair pose. taking your right toes back behind you, and then lifting that leg off the floor, holding here, balancing. Whoa! Bringing your knee in and out. Stability. In and out. In and out. Nice job. Whew. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Hold it back there. And come on up. Nice job. Shake it out. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Inhaling up and exhaling into chair pose. All right, let's take your left leg back this time. Hold it just above the floor, balancing here. Steering on that spot on the floor that's not moving, and let's add our stability component, moving that knee in and out. Two more. 1 more. And come on up. Good job. Shake it. Shake it out. Dropping your hands to your hips. Let's take a chair pose again, this time a little bit more upright though. Just bend those knees, hips go back behind you. Taking your right foot forward and lift it. Hold it here. Now knee lift, knee lift. Two more. Hold it up and take it down. So you can feel those stabilizer muscles. Foot, ankle, knee, hip, core. The little tiny stabilizers. Again, sit back. Chest is up and back. Left leg goes forward this time. Pick it up and hold it. And now lift your knee. One more. Come on up. Good job. Whew. All right, let's do one more here. We do this during the total body class a lot with weights. We're going to do it without weights today. We're going to step off to the side nice and slow. Stick our hip back behind us. Little side lunge. Come up and balance. Right? So this is balance here, but the stability part comes in because we're going back and holding. Right? Back. Moving. And then coming to rest. One more. Hold it up right here, hold here, pump those arms. And 4, take it down, nice job. Over to the other side, same thing. Let's do this first one nice and slow. So you know, sit your hips back, and then come on up and balance. Take it down and up. One more time, let's hold it up right here and just pump, 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 and pump. Let it down. Nice job. Shake it out. Big breath in. All right, I'm going to try to call out sometimes when we are stabilizing. We do it so much that we don't even realize it, but you really want to take note of it, making sure that you're, like when we do elbow plank and lift one arm, that's a shoulder stabilizer, right? Bridges, especially on one leg, hip stabilizers. Inhale up. Super important to work those tiny stabilizer muscles. And exhale. Let's take it to the front of our mats. Inhale. And exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Relax your neck, let your head hang heavy. And let's bend both knees pretty big. And then straighten them up. And then bend them both pretty big and straighten them up. One more time, bend them and straighten them. planting one hand in the center. Open the other one up to the ceiling. Peel your shoulder back. And then bring that arm down, switching hands. Planting in the center, other arm goes up to the ceiling. And planting down. Inhaling, come up halfway to a flat back. And then exhaling down. Plant your hands, walk your feet back. Push those heels back toward the floor and lift your hips up and back. That's it. Up onto your toes. Drop your knees wide. Bring your big toes together. Sit your hips back. Child's pose. And then walk your hands to one side. And then walk your hands the other way. Come center. Stretch them forward. Chest melting toward the floor. And come on back up, hands and knees. Round your back into a big cat stretch. And then release it down. Drop your chest, lift your head and tailbone, take a deep breath in. And exhale, round. Bring it back down to flat back. All right, we're gonna move into our elbow plank. Dropping down to your elbows. Keep your shoulders over your elbows. You don't want them back here, right? You don't want to lean too far forward. Line them up right up over your elbows. And then walk your toes back. Drop your hips, tuck your hips under, and then pull that mid-back, upper back, right between your shoulder blades. Pull it up to the ceiling. You can sink in, right, without bending anything, but we don't want to. We want to pull up. Pull all the way up, hold here. I want you to take one arm and reach forward and bring it back. And then the other one, reach forward and bring it back. Reach forward, keep it up there, and then lateral raise it. And then the other one, reach forward, lateral raise it, hold here. So here's where our stability comes in. Shoulder stabilizer, because we're balancing on that shoulder. Hip stabilizer, core stabilizer, because we don't want to rock back and forth too much while we're doing it. We're going to move, but we want to keep as steady as possible. One arm goes out and out. So reach front, lat raise out. Reach front, lat raise out. Reach front, lat raise out. One more time, each side. And hold your elbow plank. Turn towards me. Turn towards me. Side plank on your elbow. Top arm goes up. To make it harder, you can stack your feet. Keep your hips up high. And then take that top arm, dive it under, and open. Core stabilizing, shoulder stabilizing. Woo! Motion in our balance pose. One more. Hold it up. And lower your hip. Bring your knees in. Let's just flip it to the other side. It's probably easier if you can still face me, right? Shoulder right below your elbow. Come on, up, pop it up into a side plank. Top arm goes up. You can keep that top leg in front, or to make it a little harder, you can pop that on top of each other. All right, take your top arm, dive behind you, and open. Dive behind, and open. 2 more. 1 more. Hold it up right here. And lower your hip. Nice job. Let's turn it over onto our belly. Take your chin out and up. And then still grounding through your elbows, walk your knees in. So knees are tabletop, down to your elbows. We're gonna tuck our toes under, ground through your elbows and your toes, and lift your knees just off the floor. Let's flex that right foot, press it up to the ceiling and down. Nice. One more. Drop it down to your toes, knees come to the floor, sit your hips back. And then bring those hips back forward. Shoulders over your elbows, dig in your toes, lift your knees. Left leg this time flexes, press up and down. Nice job. 2 more. And drop your toes, drop your knees, sit your hips back. Come on up. Hands and knees, hands and knees. Round your back up, big cat stretch, drop your head. And release down. Move your shoulders right over your wrists, walk your toes back, we're coming into full plank. I want you to bring one knee in and then keep that knee in, and from here we're gonna pike up and then back to plank. Pike up and back to plank. And hold plank. Bring your toes back out, drop your knees wide, sit your hips back. Crawl those fingers forward. I love it. Come on back up. Same thing on the other side. Shoulders over wrists. Walk your toes back. The other knee comes in. Lift your hips, pike it up there, and lower to plank. Lift and lower. You got it. Two more. One more. Hold plank. Extend it back. Drop your knees wide. Sit your hips back. Crawl your fingers forward. Drop your forehead down to the mat. Take a couple of big breaths in here. And inhale it up. Tuck one knee under. Have a seat. All right, we're gonna kick those legs out in front. Let's scoot you towards you. Arms out here. Walk your hips back just a little bit. Come up tall. Let's tuck and roll. Halfway down, just get your lower back on the mat. And then peel it back up. Tuck. Lower back goes down. And peel it up. One more time. Lower back goes down. Hold it right here. Hold it. Arms reaching towards your feet. Take one more inch down. One more inch. And come all the way to the floor. Whew. Bending those knees. All right, let's bring our arms up to the ceiling. Reach them up there. Sort of like robot arms, right? Take your shoulders, plug them back into your body. Don't reach them up there, plug them back in. And then bring your knees, your legs up. We're going to cross our arms, open them wide. Cross our arms, open them wide. One more time, cross, open, and straight up to the ceiling. Same thing with the legs. Cross, open, cross, open, cross, open, straight up to the ceiling. All right, let's do those together then. Cross and open. Cross and open. And hold them straight up. Hug your knees in. So we're going to be on our back doing some movement with our arms and our legs. So the goal is to keep your body steady. When you move those legs, you don't want your body following the legs, right? You want the body steady when you move your legs. Same thing with your arms. Keep that body here. Don't roll towards it. That's where the work comes in. Keeping it nice and strong, stable to the floor. All right, so we're on our back right here. Legs up, arms up again. We're going to take our right arm back over our head, around to the side, and back up. Now our left leg down, out to the side, and back up. Now this time through, we're going to do the left arm then the right leg. Think about your body, how it's moving. Up, out. Easier with the arm, harder with the leg. Just lower it down, come out to the side, and up. Keeping those hips steady. My floor. All right, we're going to do those together. So right arm, left leg. Open, out wide, and up. Now when I do that, my other leg wants to circle too. Don't let it. Left arm, right leg. Open, helicopter wide, and come up. Right arm, left leg. Out wide. Left arm, right leg. Whew. Right arm, left leg. And then one more time, left arm, right leg. Around. Nice job. Hug it in. Placing our feet on the floor. Grounding through your feet. Lift your hips up into a bridge. I want you to keep your left hand on the floor, right arm goes to the ceiling, right leg goes to the ceiling. So we've got right arm, right leg to the ceiling. Now that means our body wants to lean over to help it. Let's not let it. Let's keep everything lined up. Open them up and bring them back. Open them and bring them back. Keep your hips high. One more time. Lower your hips, drop your feet, drop your hand back down. Ah, so good. Woo! Keeping that body in line, keeping it stable. That's our buzzword today. All right, let's press in through your heels, lift your hips. Take your left leg up, left arm up. Hips are high, open, and close. One more. Lower your hips, lower your foot, lower your hand. Nice job. Let's just take our knees to one side and the other. Bring them up center. Let's take those feet straight up to the ceiling again. Heels are in towards each other, toes are slightly apart. Just a little Pilates beat. So knees are turned out just a little bit, hips are turned out a little bit. Nice and strong. We're gonna scissor those legs just a little closer than we did at the beginning. Smaller scissor. And then lower it, lower it, lower it, lower it, lower it. And bring it back up. And crisscross, lower. So this is, and crisscross higher. Crisscross lower. Option, bring your head and shoulders up. Crisscross higher. Let's take one more time. Crisscross lower. And bring it up. Drop your head and shoulders, hug your knees in. The scissors and the crisscross get me. So crisscross, right? Scissor. But sometimes I call this scissor, but we're gonna do scissor next. Reach your hands up above your head, take a deep breath. And exhale. Hands behind your head. Fingertips behind your ears. So I say fingertips behind our ears so it's easier not to do like this, right? Pulling up, holding up. Fingertips behind your ears, you can't help. These fingertips aren't gonna help lift you if you're just touching your ears. So bring your fingertips to behind your ears. Legs go straight up. And then take your head and shoulders up. We're gonna take one leg down and then switch it. So scissors, scissor, slow and slow. Four, three, two, one. Hug it in, head and shoulders down. And tabletop those legs. That means knees over hips, right? Lined up here, they're not way out there, that's hard. They're not way in here, that's too easy. Right here, right over your hips. All right, reach your hands to your side. Take, how am I gonna do this? Extend those legs out. Bend your right leg so that your foot is on your shin, right? Knees right up to the ceiling. We're gonna lift it and lower it. Lift it and lower it. Option to lift those head and shoulders off the floor. One more. Hold it here, hug it in, head and shoulders down. Back into tabletop. Reach down, take the other leg out. Opposite foot is on your shin, that knee is up to the ceiling. Lower it and lift it. Remember, you can bring your head and shoulders up. Tight. One more, hold it up, hug it in, head and shoulders back down. Whew. Just rock side to side. Next exercise is a ladder exercise. We're going to start with 1 and go to 5. So knees are tabletop. The move is dropping our heels to the floor and lifting, right? We're not thudding down, right? We're barely touching, and we're not extending. We're keeping that 90-degree angle in your knee the whole time. Fingertips behind your head. Crunch up, lower down, 1. Lift it and lower down. Down, back down to the floor with your head and shoulders. Now crunch up, and we're gonna do 2. And take it down. Crunch up, we're gonna do 3. And lower down. Lift your head and shoulders. Let's go 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower down. Head and shoulders up. 5, this is the top, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, take a deep breath here. Exhale. And let's go back down our ladder. Crunch it up and hold. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Take it up. 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Come on up 2 times. Take it down. This last one has to be as clean as the first. Come on, lift. Lower down, lift up, lower down, and hug it in. Rock side to side. Fantastic. Whew. Just rock side to side. And then place your feet down into the floor. Hips go side to side. Let's move down to a little lower body work. With some bridge poses. Remember, when you're up in bridge, you don't want your knees to fall open. You don't want them to collapse in. They're straight out from your hips, straight out from those hips. All right, let's press into our heels and lift our hips. Taking your right leg up, flex it. Lower your hips and lift. Lower and lift. And lower down. Bring your foot down. Again with the other side. So press up into bridge. Knees are straight out. Left leg comes up. Flex your foot. Lower and lift. One more. Take it down, bring your foot down. Nice job. Knees side to side. And come in the center. Grounding through both feet. Press back up onto your bridge and hold up here. Knees are straight. Squeeze those glutes. Hold it up, tight. And lower it down. Again, press up and hold. And lower it down. Press up and hold. And lower it down. Bring your knees in, hug them. And come back down. All right, this time we're gonna come up and hold. We're gonna take your right knee in, kick it straight out and bring it in. Stabilizing. Hold it out there. Lower it down, hug them in. Both feet down. Lift your hips. Left knee comes in. Push. Push. One more. And take it down. Hug them in. Bring your feet down. Press it up into bridge. Hold it up here and we're gonna march. March. Keep your hips high. Now instead of marching, kick. Kick. Two more. Last one. Whew, lower those hips. Hug your knees in and just rock side to side. Let's circle our ankles around. Other way. Flex. Whew. And place them down. All right, I want you to extend your legs long. Okay, here's the deal with your heels. Your heels need to be on your mat. Or if you don't have a mat, if wherever you are. You don't want your heels just off the mat because we're going to drag our heels in and push them out. And if your heels are just off your mat, you're going to like pull your mat up and catch your heels. You know what I mean? So make sure your heels are on your mat or there's somewhere where you can drag them in and push them out. It's going to be a little hard. We don't have sliders. That's okay. So fingertips come behind your head. We're going to crunch up and lower down. Drag our heels in, crunch and lower. Press them out, crunch and lower. Drag them in, crunch. Press them out, crunch. Drag them in, crunch, press them out, crunch. Let's do that 2 more times. Crunch and crunch. Hold it down and reach up over your head, big breath. Exhale, hands back behind your fingertips. Every time you crunch up, one leg comes up just about 6 or 8 inches, right? Not high. Lift. Long legs, but there's a tiny give in your knee. You're not locking them. Up and up. Let's go 4, 3, 2, 1, and take them down. Knees in. Rock side to side. All right, let's go back to a little bridge work. Not really, it's core work, but we've got a bridge going here. So we're gonna do a full sit-up. A lot of times what happens with full sit-ups is we throw our bodies, right? We're gonna try not to do that. So we're gonna come up into single leg bridge. Single leg bridge? Did I really write that? Okay. Yes, that's what we're doing. We're single leg bridge. We're gonna lower our hips, come up here, and lower back down. Single leg bridge. Come up and lower back down. Single leg bridge and come up. Single leg bridge. One more. Press up into bridge, come down and sit up. Drop that foot lower, slow, 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 and controlled. Whew. All right, the other side. Single leg bridge, hands straight up, right? So we don't want to throw them. We're gonna lower our hips, crunch up into that sit up, and come back down. Single leg bridge. Can you feel those hamstrings talking to you? One more time. Up and up. Drop your heel. Stay up here and reach forward. All right, we've got one more in this little series here. We're gonna do boat pose genie arms. You know genie arms like this? Genie arms. So lean back, genie arms, heels on the floor, open those shoulders, right? We're not rolling back, we're opening, nice and tall. We're gonna take one knee up. Let's go left knee, twist over and down. Left knee again, twist. Option is to lift those knees. Twist. One more. Drop your heels, reach forward. Come on, up, genie arms. Lean back, open your shoulders. Heels are in the floor. We're gonna lift our right knee and twist over it. Twist. Now remember, you can keep your heels off the floor. It's a lot more intense. One more. Come down and reach. Come on back up. Genie arms, lean back. Bring your feet up off the floor, or you can keep them there, right? We're gonna keep our bodies still. We're not gonna twist side to side, and we're just gonna extend. Just like bicycle kicks with your legs. Press and press. Press and press. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here, open up, roll back to your lower back only. Hug your knees. Whew. And rock side to side. Ah, fantastic job. Whew. Sweating. Let's drop your left foot to the floor. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Push that right knee out. And then keep them crossed like this. Flex your right foot. Flex that foot on top. And drop your knees down to the left. So you just stamp your foot right on the floor. Your hip comes up, but try to get your shoulder back down. That right shoulder stays toward the floor, hopefully on the floor. Open your right arm out. turn and look at it. And bring it back in the center. Uncross. Let's cross the other one. Left leg crosses over. Push that knee away. And now flex your left foot. Let's drop everything down to the right side. Hip comes up, shoulder stays down. Open that left arm. And come center. Uncross. Let's rock back and forth. And then rock it up to seated. Walking our body weight forward. Lean back. And we're push back your heels, but lean forward. Right? Heels press back. Now stretch the bottom of your foot. Up in your Achilles. Into your soleus, up in your calf. Let's drop our head. Lift our hips. Slowly round up. Shoulders come back, head comes up. Take a deep breath. Exhale, reach, take it side to side. Woo. And center. Flip your palms, press up and press back. That's it. Drop your arms, roll your shoulders back. Don't forget, starting next week, Mondays. Got to teach at the Y on Mondays now at 9. So I'm not going to be doing live at 9:30. I'm going to be live at 7:30 on Mondays only. But you can do it at 9:30. It'll be there, right? The only time you can't do it is before I stop. So shake it out. By 8:15. Monday's is going to be different because we're going to mix things up. It's going to be a quick, a little shorter, not easier though. Just so we have something different in there. If you only have 30 minutes one day, you can do a Monday workout. All right, so regular class schedule tomorrow, regular all weeks except for Mondays now. Monday 7:30 a.m. live, but you do 9:30, right? All right, have a great day. So good to see you all. I hope I really see you. Not see you, but really see you soon. Take care, and let me know if we can add or subtract to this. I love it. I love it. Have a great day.